Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah!
Hey LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K26 Universe Mode. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are fresh off of WWE Saturday night's main event. And we are kicking off Raw tonight with the WWE Champion, the soulless one of Bullet Club, Johnny Gargano, making his way down to the ring. He managed to take down Bronson Reed just 2 nights ago at Saturday night's main event, keeping that WWE title around his waist. And now tonight, we get to hear from the Soulless One about what is next for him on the road to my favorite show of the year. A show that I know many of you are huge fans of as well. It's one of the most popular shows of the year in all of wrestling, the Royal Rumble. It is 4 weeks from yesterday. You're adults, you can look at the calendar. You know how to read a calendar. Johnny Gargano is here. Let's hear what he's got to say. CM Punk is the luckiest son of a bitch on the planet. He wants to come into my house. He wants to ruin my moment at Saturday night's main event. And Max, don't think I've forgotten about you either. None of Bullet Club has. You're running around here talking about being better than anyone with your little faction. Well, don't worry. Your days are marked too, kid. But this weekend is where I make my statement. Because I have called myself the best professional wrestler on the planet for years. And now this weekend, I get to go across the world to Japan and prove it. Punk came out here and he had a lot to say to me last week. Well, he doesn't seem to be here to say much tonight. So when I win on Sunday, then I turn my attention to the Royal Rumble and whoever is going to be my opponent on that. Oh, hold on a minute. What the hell? That's Leon Slater. Leon Slater, he just won the TNA World title last night on the final TNA show. Oi, Johnny, pipe down, mate, pipe down. You're getting a little uptight here. It's Monday Night Raw. We're on the road to the Royal Rumble. We gotta have some fun. And speaking of fun, beating your mate Kenny last night was real fun for me. I kicked out of the One-Winged Angel. Not many people can say they've done that, but when you're the youngest in charge, it's what you do. And for those that haven't heard of me before, that haven't seen me before, my name's Leon Slater, and I am the youngest world champion in TNA history, and the final world champion in TNA history, because last night at Final Resolution, I defeated the cleaner, Kenny Omega, to become the TNA world champion. And if you didn't know, with the ending of TNA, every champion was offered contracts somewhere with guaranteed opportunities at gold in those contracts. And Johnny, you're looking not only at Monday Night Raw's newest signing, you're looking, should you beat CM Punk on Sunday, at your Royal Rumble opponent, or if the best in the world drops you on your ass again, CM Punk, you're looking at your opponent, and more importantly, you're looking at the man that's going to be the youngest WWE World Champion in history. Watch your mouth when you talk to me next, Leon. I'd hate to cut such a promising young career short early. What a match set there! Leon Slater challenges the winner of Gargano and Punk at the Royal Rumble. Alright folks, it is time for our first matchup of the night here on Raw. I want to thank you all for joining us for a premiering episode of Raw at that, as we are kicking things off here with Miss Money in the Bank, Lola Vice, making her way down to the ring. Lola's got a lot on her mind right now. We're still wondering what the whole situation is with her and Mr. Iguana. She's been waiting to hear from him for a few weeks now. I hear that his travel issues are starting to get resolved, so we might be seeing him very soon. I hear that, you know, the people behind getting his visa cleared with that, like, RXP or whatever that we're saying was the issue with it. I hear they put in some overtime to get some work done to try and get him back here into the States for Monday Night Raw. But Lola Vice in action nonetheless tonight. The Raw Women's Division has been flipped and turned upside down these last few days. Jordynne Grace no longer at the top of the mountain. No longer the Women's World Champion. As here comes Raquel Rodriguez to the ring. On her own tonight. No Jack Perry, no JD McDonough. We don't know where either of those guys have been as of late. Haven't seen either of them since the jump. Just last week. Almost 2 weeks ago now. Crazy how fast time is moving right now. As Raquel making her way down to the ring. Big matchup here for her tonight. Getting a chance to go one-on-one with Miss Money in the Bank. So, without any further ado, Lola Vice and Raquel Rodriguez kicking us off here on Raw. Pulling one another here as now. He's coming in now, throws a knee strike, and Lola Vice. Her fists don't lie, as she says. The knee strike in. Lola Vice, she's got that MMA background, that training in the American Top Team Dojo. Right hook's connecting now, as now they lock up. Lola Vice, the minute grabs the arm, wrenches back around on the arm of Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel trying to fight back, though. Raquel pulls back around, goes through it now, taking down Lola. Raquel's got her down now, and Raquel Rodriguez. Big takedown on Lola. Down she goes now into a cover. Lola Vice is down. Kick out at 1 from Miss Money in the Bank. And now into the corner. Got Lola in the corner now, and Raquel. Forearm strike. Taking her down. Back up now. Raquel grabs onto Lola now, and Lola Vice getting taken towards the corner. First into the turnbuckle she goes. Countered there. Lola now. Putting Raquel in the corner now. Lola Vice goes for a kick. Raquel countering. Raquel Rodriguez kicked in the midsection now. Raquel Rodriguez caught with the Hurricane Rana by Lola Vice. Down now. Lola getting back up to her feet though. Lola Vice. Knee strike countered by Rodriguez now. Raquel Rodriguez pulls her in. Up on the shoulders. Has Lola. And Raquel taking her down. Raquel rolls back through. Big kick there. Taking her down. Raquel back into the ring now. Lola Vice following her back in now. Raquel as Lola pulls her in. And sidewalk slam. Taking her off her feet into a cover now. Raquel's got Lola down. Cover for the 1. Kick out from Vice. Time's ticking on those Money in the Bank briefcases for MJF and Lola Vice. There's about 3 months left. They expire at the end of June. June 30th, 2 days into season 8, which the fact season 8 is coming up is crazy. Because that, or rather, no, it'll be the first weekend because they have until 1 year to the day of winning them. So that would be July 6th for Lola Vice and July 7th for MJF. So time is ticking. A little under 4 months left. A little under a third of the year left. This is, I think this is the furthest we have gone with a Money in the Bank holder not having either one of them cashed in yet. Typically, cash-in has happened somewhere by now. Now Raquel Rodriguez. Taken down there by Lola Vice. Lola with that roundhouse kick. And again, taking her down. Drops the elbow along the back now. Lola's got her down, and Lola Vice. Forearm strike to Raquel. Takes her down. Vice getting her back up now. Goes for a kick. Raquel throws a big drop kick there, taking her off her feet. Now Raquel Rodriguez drops the elbow. Lola Vice goes down. Raquel. Hold of her now, and Raquel. Kick to the back of Lola. Vice goes down now, and Raquel. Telling her to get back up to her feet here. Raquel Rodriguez. Looking for Tahana Bomb. Lola counters. Hits the rolling back fist. Rolls her over. Into a cover. Lola Vice for the 1, the 2, the 3. Lola Vice picking up a huge win for herself here tonight to kick us off on Raw. And with the Royal Rumble on the horizon, Lola Vice could look to make history and be the first Money in the Bank winner to win the Royal Rumble. That would be incredible for her. We've had, at the closest, LA Knight was Mr. Money in the Bank in Season 4. He came down to the final 2 with Gunther. But tonight, Lola Vice with a huge win. Oh, hold on! He's back! He's here! Mr. Iguana's here! He gives a little wave to Lola. The Enigma in green. Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana's here. He's back. He's here. Aura personified. Lola, I know for the last several months I've stood before you. I have watched you backstage, and you've wondered why. You've wondered, why have I been so kind to you? Why have I spoken to you so many times? Why have I taken an interest in you? Lola, I could pour my heart out here and now about the feelings I have had for you. The things that I have been made to feel by you, by the kindness and friendship you've shown me since I got here to Monday Night Raw. But I will make it simple for you, Lola. Lola Vice, I'm just an iguana, standing in front of a girl, asking her to love him. And is that so wrong?
Mr. Iguana, I never knew you felt so strongly about this. What do I say? Green is my favorite color, after all.
You all heard her. You all heard her. Oh my god! Love wins! Love wins! Lola Iguana forever! Now what? I mean, now what? I couldn't beat Alistair. I couldn't defend the honor of my family. What the hell is happening to me? I'm supposed to be one of the best in the world. What is happening? I have more wins than anybody in LS11. I have more world titles than anybody in LS11. And I can't win. One thing left I can do. So tonight, In front of the world, I am the first person declaring himself for the Season 7 Royal Rumble. And I dare anyone... Oh, Seth. It's always going to be on sight between us forever. It's the end of the Rumble, bitch. Alright, folks, well, coming up next here on Raw, we've got some singles action coming up as here come to the ring the Alpha Babes, the Alpha Academy, Otis, Maxine Dupree, and Akira Tozawa, making their way down to the ring. Big matchup here tonight for them. As the road to the Rumble continues to heat up, we also have the World Tag Team titles on the line in the main event tonight. So, big night for tag teams. And looking to rebound following what happened at Saturday night's main event just 2 nights ago. Here come the New Day. Chelsea Green, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods making their way down to the ring. Once modding is available, I'm going to try to learn how to edit videos and make custom entrance videos. I will try and change that sigil or that seal to have Kofi and Woods instead of Piper and Alba. So, New Day have made their way down to the ring. Eden Page absent tonight, seemingly. Haven't seen him in a couple of weeks now, not since Obafemi absolutely obliterated him and got revenge for what happened back in NXT. But Chelsea and the New Day have made their... Chelsea, Woods, and Kingston, they are the New Day. They have made their way to the ring. So it is 6-person tag team action as Chelsea and Maxine going out. Kick to the midsection from Chelsea Green. And back Maxine Dupree here, and Maxine votes now, knocking back Chelsea Green, pulls her in, lifts her up, suplex, taking her down. Now Chelsea getting pulled in here, sent across the ring into the corner. Big splash there by Maxine Dupree. Grabbing Chelsea, getting her back up to her feet here, Maxine Dupree. They're in, Chelsea Green counters into a roll through now, into a cover. Pretty ref goes in for the count. 1, no, countered. 1, 2, no, countered. Chelsea Green taking out the legs here. Wrapping away, knocking back Maxine Dupree now. Chelsea Green taken down by Dupree. Dupree now getting her back up to her feet here. Maxine Dupree. They're in, has Chelsea. Chelsea countering again. Small package again on Maxine Dupree. There's another cover. 1, 2, no. Another kick out from Green. Now Maxine getting Chelsea back up to her feet here. Maxine Dupree grabs onto her big right hook connecting. Dupree going into the corner now. And tags in Otis. Uh-oh. Chelsea, you might want to get out of there. Chelsea, you might want to get out of there. Otis grabs her. Chelsea's going for the ride. Powerbomb, taking her down. Now into the corner. Otis. Chelsea Green countering Chelsea. Oh, wait a minute. Chelsea redirects the wrecking ball that is Otis. And Chelsea tagging in former champion Kofi Kingston. Big clothesline there, and Kofi Bulldog taking down Otis. Kingston splashing Otis, taking him down now. Now Kofi getting Otis back up to his feet here. Kofi. The midsection now, knocking back the big man. A big drop kick knocks Otis off his feet. Kofi pulling him back up to his feet now, and Kofi. Kick now. Pulls Otis in. SOS! And here's them shouting. 1, 2, and there's Tozawa for the save. Feel the power of Tozawa with that one. Kofi drops the leg across Otis now. Down he goes. Kofi putting the boots to the big man now. Otis. Grabbing Kofi. Kick to the midsection. Pulls him in. And powerbomb from Otis. Otis now getting Kofi back up to his feet. Into the corner now, and Otis. Big splash in the corner. Kofi goes down. Oh, here we go. Otis looking for. Here we go. The Caterpillar. It's been a big thing for Otis this season. When he got here to Raw in the first episode of Season 7, he mentioned he's been here since the beginning in LS11 Universe. He's been on main roster since the start, and not many people that have been on main roster since the start can say this. He's been here since Season 1, hasn't gotten released, and has never held a title other than the Hardcore title. He wants to be an actual champion. And we saw Frankie Kazarian make fun of him for that fact a few months ago, and he absolutely annihilated him, which a lot of people have annihilated Kaz. But the point remains, Maxine Dupree's been tagged back in. She goes in the cover off the World's Strongest Slam. Woods making the save. Nonetheless, Otis has been trying to prove his worth around here, trying to win that elusive first real championship. You can be a hardcore champion all the live long day, but that title's got a history of me and Ray before we were wrestlers, Conan O'Brien, and other people like that have held it. So it's a 24/7 title, and it's returning at Xandermania, nonetheless. But in a minute, Maxine Dupree, look at the strength there with that electric chair to Kofi. Stacks him up. 1, 2, nearly got him there. Maxine Dupree nearly pinned Kofi. That would have been huge for her. Kofi with that massive chop. Knocks down Tozawa as well. Otis is in. Woods is in. And the former Cruiserweight champ is in. Woods with the big kick there, taking down Otis. Xavier Woods now knocking back Otis. Down now. Woodsy into a big kick there, knocks down Otis. Xavier Woods now. Big kick takes him down. Woods grabs Otis back up to his feet now, and Woods chop goes for Otis. Otis grabs hold of him now, and Otis. Xavier Woods lifts him up. Whoa, Woods counters. Down goes Otis. 1, 2. Whoa, Otis. Kick out from Woods. Woods with that cheap shot there. Woods thrown across the ring into the corner of the Alpha Academy. Oh, and here we go again. Oh, but Kofi. Kofi taking the cheap shot. Thrown in the corner, but Woods. Flatliner there, or a rolling bulldog flatliner there, takes down Otis. Xavier Woods, discus punch there. Woods taking out Tozawa. Maxine Dupree tagged in. Oh, Xavier Woods, forearm strike takes her down. And now Woods, wait a minute. Limit break. Tags in Chelsea Green. Chelsea sends New Day to handle her dirty work. Down goes Otis. And cover. 1, 2. No! Chelsea sent New Day. She wanted the glory of the pin for herself. She takes down Maxine though. Chelsea Green, cover for the 1. No! Knocks back Maxine now, and Chelsea. No, went for Unpretty Her. Maxine, counter for counter now. Chelsea. Caught now. Chelsea Green. Ducked. And Maxine with the arm drag. Takes her down, rolls her over into the cover as the New Day and Alpha Academy brawl on the outside. Chelsea holding her face there, getting back up to her feet now. Maxine Dupree hits that big suplex this time. Chelsea cutting her off before she can get to Otis or Tozawa. Cheap shot made there to the big man. Maxine sending Chelsea in the corner. Maxine Dupree. Chelsea on the middle rope. Into a big suplex there. Takes her down. Chelsea Green, though, rolls her through into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Chelsea steals it for the New Day. Just like that, Chelsea Green pulling off the win. Hell of a victory there. New Day with the win. Wait, hold up. Whoa, hold on a minute. What? The hell is this? What the hell is Chris Danger doing here? He was the TNA Digital Media Champion until last night. Part of Bullet Club, as we know. Chris Danger's here. Woodsy. Looking for you. Chris, you don't work here, right? No. I've signed elsewhere following the ending of TNA, but I've come to take you with me. Woodsy, you don't have to be Chelsea's errand boy anymore. You don't have to just do everything Kofi does or anything like that. You can come with me. Come join Bullet Club. Really use you. What? You want me to give up the last 13 years of brotherhood with Kofi to join Bullet Club? Bro, you guys got swept last night. 6 months ago, if you'd offered me and Kofi a spot, we'd have taken it. What are we doing here, Chris? You really think that I'm going to throw away the New Day to join Bullet Club? Alright, well, that was option 1. Option 2. I've been sent here by Jay to send a message. What message is that? He wants Bullet Club to have a stronger presence next weekend. He says this weekend, Grand Spectacle is a defining night for himself, Kenny, and many of the others. But that me and some of the other boys need to prove some things too. So I got a 2-parter here for you, Woods. You and me, one-on-one, March 29th at Xander Mania 10. But there's a catch, Xavier. And what's that? I don't want John Cone, Rudy Charles, Chad Patton, same guy, doesn't matter, Rod Zapata, or even Pretty Ref calling this one between us. There's only one man I trust to call things between you and I right down the middle. What? You're kidding. It's Adam Cole! We haven't seen Adam Cole in months! Not since Aleister Black put him out! Cole announced he had a severe head injury and that he might not ever wrestle again. We thought we'd never see Adam Cole again! Whose side are you on, Adam? Woods, I'm on nobody's side. You're one of my best friends, and so is Chris. I know I've got history of Bullet Club, but I am not part of Bullet Club. So, gentlemen, are we on for Xandermania? What do you say, Woods? Chris Danger, it's Xandermania. Your ass is mine. Adam, there better not be any funny business. As of tonight, 2 men have declared for the Season 7 Royal Rumble. Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre. 2 former world champions in their own right. Let's make it 3 people that have declared. Last year, I got the coveted number 30 spot, and it took 2 future Hall of Famers in John Cena and CM Punk to eliminate me. This year, I plan to not only start setting records, I plan to win the Royal Rumble. I plan to be the first Intercontinental Champion to win the Royal Rumble. I plan to be the first Nigerian-born man to win the Royal Rumble. And I challenge anyone to prove they are as big and as dominant as I am inside that match. That can be arranged. Grande Omasakano. Obafemi. Meet at last. Only one of us can be a true ruler around here. And it's a good thing, Omasakano, that I am known as the ruler. You are just a tall man in a mask. I'll see you in the Rumble. Alright, folks, coming up next on Raw, the following contest set for one fall is for the European Championship. Out first. Solo Sikoa making his way down to the ring. Journey Fatu not here tonight, it would seem. Solo, the leader of the Forsaken duo. Tonight, he takes on Joe Hendry. the European champion, Joe Hendry, is here. He won that title all the way back at Breaking Point at the start of the season. Now tonight, he defends it once again. He and John Cena lost the World Tag Team titles to the Bullet Club just a couple of nights ago at Saturday night's main event. Hendry looking to bounce back following that. So, European title on the line. Hendry has been a successful champion, to say the least. He's beat former world champions to keep that title. He's beat monsters to keep that title. Hendry himself is a former TNA world champion and two-time NXT champion here in the LS11 universe. I've said it before, I'll say it again. For someone that hasn't won or even been around the WWE title this season, he's not challenged for it or anything. He's shared the ring with the WWE champions throughout the season in multi-man matches and in tag matches and the likes. But he has yet to challenge for it himself. I think he holds a strong contender to WWE Superstar of the Year in just a few weeks' time when we have the end of season awards at WrestleMania. Those who don't know, we split up by promotions and men and women for each promotion. I think Joe Hendry holds a strong contendership to being the WWE Men's Superstar of the Year. He is unpinned and unsubmitted this season. He's held multiple championships, some at the same time. He's had 3 different title reigns this season. This European title that he has not lost yet, as well as the World Tag Team titles alongside John Cena, and the briefly lived Deadlock Pro Wrestling Tag titles that we had in the beginning of the season when we were doing the Indies alongside a guy named Xander Carver. I don't know who that is, though. So, Hendry and Solo facing off in the center of the ring. We're telling him, come on now. Here we go. Hendry and Solo locking up. Hendry goes around the waist now. Has Solo here, and Joe Hendry showing that Dungeon 2.0 training a little bit right now as he goes into a cover on Solo. 1, no. So kicking out now. And Hendry into a pop-up powerbomb. Shaves the NXT General Manager for 24 more hours. And now Joe Hendry firing away at Solo here. Joe Hendry knocking him back here. Solo with a chop of his own now. Sikoa kick to the midsection. Drops down. Punches Hendry in the face. Solo with a leg drop now. Joe Hendry goes down. Hendry is down now, and Solo Sikoa pulls him over. Goes for a kick. Hendry out of the way. Punch to the midsection. Hendry a right hook now connecting. Knocking back Solo. He pulls him in. Kick to the midsection now. Solo Sikoa pulling him in now, and Solo fight back against Hendry now is Solo. Joe Hendry is wrenched around now. Solo's got him by the arm, and Solo, the arm of Joe Hendry. Hendry rolls it back around, has the arm of Solo now. Solo swings around now, has Hendry. Pulling back on Hendry's arm. Now Joe Hendry goes back around, has Solo. Pinching the arm up behind him now. Joe Hendry. It's Solo Sikoa. Hendry. Solo into a snapmare. Takes him down. Chin lock on the prestigious one. He floats through now. Grabs Solo. Gets him back up to his feet now. Joe. Chin lock now. Has Solo in some trouble here. Joe Hendry. Throws him down. Hendry, of course, has that traditional wrestling background. Amateur background. He competed in the Commonwealth Games in Scotland, his home country, a few times over the years. Dropped headfirst in the turnbuckle by Solo Sikoa. Now Sikoa. We go. Big hip attack into the corner. Shades of his father, the Hall of Famer Rikishi. Solo going out of the ring now. What is Solo doing? He's going to the top rope. Could be looking for a splash like his brothers do. Well, should be seeing his brothers in action a little bit later tonight. They'll be challenging the World Tag Team titles in the main event. Solo now sends Joe into the corner. Joe counters. Kick to the midsection. Joe Hendry to a clothesline. Ducking under Solo. Solo Sikoa. Jumping knee strike. Taking down Hendry. Solo goes for him. Hendry with the big counter there. Joe Hendry punched in the throat again. Cover now. Joe Hendry's down. Kick out. Noah's got him up on his shoulders. Joe Hendry slides out of it, taking him down. Hendry gets him back up to his feet now. Kick to the midsection. Joe Hendry firing back on Solo. Hits a big clothesline now. Now Joe sends him off the ropes. Back body drop. Joe Hendry into Spine Buster. Hendry now. What is he thinking here? Joe. Double ankle lock. If you know, you know. Boston Crab is in. Solo, though, rolls it back through. Solo pushing him back now. Solo Sikoa. Hendry back to his feet. Solo. Spinning Solo to the European champion. Now Solo has him for the spike. Joe counters now. Joe Hendry into Freak of Nature. Now Joe hits the spin into... Oh, he was going for standing O. Headbutt from Solo. Counter for counter from both men. Joe with the headbutt. Gets him by the throat. Solo caught him again. Another headbutt to Joe Hendry. Hendry rolls through. Solo runs in. Into a pop-up powerbomb again from Joe. 1, 2. Kick out from Solo. Joe Hendry now gets him back up to his feet. Solo Sikoa pulls him in down. Sikoa sets him off the ropes. Back body drop to Joe. Into a cover now. Joe Hendry. 1. Kick out from the European champ. Sikoa now. Wait a minute. Here we go. Telling Joe to get up. Solo going for the spike. Hendry counters. Hendry into... He got him this time. Standing ovation. 1, 2, 3. Joe Hendry getting the win. Hendry with the win. Joe Hendry taking down Solo tonight. Hell of a back and forth between these two. Joe Hendry with the victory. The prestigious one, Joe Hendry, retains the European title. Hold on, Joe Hendry. He's celebrating now, but he's just motioned over the timekeeper. Hendry wants a microphone.
Well, what a wild ride it's been as of late. But this is me announcing here and now. I am declaring for the Royal Rumble and this Sunday in Tokyo. I am going... We're still doing this, Joe. We're still doing this. You're still coming out here doing all this clowny bullshit. I told you I want a serious Joe Hendry in Tokyo. So I'm not going to say your name. All I want from you is to see the prestigious one in Tokyo. So you better not disappoint me.
Miss, there you are.
Bronson, what can I do for you? Look at this. What? I couldn't beat Hendry for the European title. I couldn't beat Oba for the Intercontinental title. I couldn't beat Johnny for the WWE title. I'm damn sure I'm not looking for a tag partner right now. I'm done. Bronson, what do you mean you're done? I mean, I'm gonna go look elsewhere. Oh, elsewhere? Yeah. I'm gonna go find somewhere else to do this. Because clearly, this many years on Raw, I'm not getting very far, am I? Oh, the board is gonna have my head. Yeah, Mike, we're gonna have a talk about the fact that one of Raw's top stars just walked. But for now, I'll take off my head of the board cap and I'll put my commentator cap back on. Because we've got some women's action coming up next here, folks. We've got a huge night for the women as well, by the way, because in our main event tonight, following our big tag team title matchup between the Gorillas and the Usos, we are going to be having a celebration of the new Raw Women's Champion, Nikki Bella. As here is Soul Ruka making her way down to the ring. Big matchup here tonight for her as she heads into her first Royal Rumble season. Last year on the road to the Rumble, she was the NXT Women's Champion. And on the other side of the ring from her, former Women's World Champion, former Women's Tag Team Champion, Tiffany Stratton, making her way down to the ring. So, let's do this. A battle between two of the brightest young women here on Monday Night Raw, in my opinion. A woman that has been Women's World Champion and a woman that I think one day will be Women's World Champion. Here we go. Soul telling Tiffany to come on. Tiffany Stratton saying, I'm good. And then she locks up with her anyway. Tiffany and Soul lock up here. Tiffany's got her around the waist here. Tiffany Stratton. Soul Ruka now. Soul Ruka. Snapmare takes her down into a chinlock now on Stratton. Down. Soul Ruka's got her by the chin. Soul Ruka now. By the arm now, and Soul Ruka. Stratton fighting back though. Stratton. Drop kick takes her down. Now Tiffany Stratton. Big splash there, taking her down. Tiffany Stratton has Soul Ruka down now. And Tiffany has Soul now. Slamming her down by the back of the head repeatedly. Soul Ruka down. Tiffany Stratton. Down now, and Stratton grabs Oliver, kick to the head by Ruka. Soul Ruka now picking her back up to her feet, and Soul. Shots now, knocking back Tiffany now, and Soul Ruka. Picking her back again. Soul with Tiffany, throws her across the ring, into the corner. Rolls through. Oh! Soul going headfirst in the turnbuckle. Two former gymnastics athletes going at it here. You know it's going to be a high-octane, fast-paced action with Tiffy and Soul. Soul Ruka gets caught around the waist now. Tiffany Stratton sweeps out the leg. Notably not by Tiffany's side tonight is her normal tag team partner Blake Monroe. We know as of the last few weeks, Glitz and Glamour have hit some turmoil here in the LS11 universe.
Tiffany and Soul going back and forth here. Soul goes for a big shot. Tiffany knocking her back now, and Soul Ruka. Got her with a big drop kick. Soul Ruka now. Standing moonsault. Hooks the leg on Stratton. Has her down. Cover. One. No. For super kick. Tiffany Stratton. Scoops her up on the shoulders now. Stratton. Ruka answers back now. Soul Ruka. Goes for Tiffany. Has her. Countered by Soul. Soul now. For super kick. Tiffany's got her around the waist now. Tiffany Stratton. Sweeps out the leg. Taking her down. It goes down now. Tiffany. Get up in the corner now. And Tiffany Stratton. Soul up in the corner. Countered. Ruka knocks her back here. And Soul Ruka. Big roundhouse kick. Don't forget Soul Ruka's Raw debut. She beat Rhea Ripley. Soul Ruka's undefeated against Rhea Ripley in singles action this season. As U.S. champion, definitely not a fan of that fact. As Soul Ruka, a standing moonsault to Tiffany Stratton, rather, splash there. Although the women's U.S. champion, Rhea Ripley, not in action tonight. Will be competing this weekend at LS11 Grand Spectacle. One of our biggest events in LS11 history, going down in Tokyo, Japan on Sunday. Often imitated, never replicated. The LS11 Universe way. People can try and do their own versions of what I do, but you'll never be me. Stratton goes up to the top rope. Tiffany Stratton goes for the elbow. Soul Ruka out of the way now, and Soul Ruka got around the waist. Tiffany kick to the midsection. Up on the shoulders now, and Soul Ruka. Getting her way out of it now. Ruka goes for the forearm, gets caught. Tiffy grabs her by the hair and slams her down by the back of the head. Stratton. Legs around her now, and Stratton. Oliver sitting her up now. Tiffany pulls her back up to her feet now, and Tiffany Stratton for a chop. Soul Ruka scoops her up on the shoulders, and Soul with Tiffany taking her down. Stacks her up into a cover. 1, 2. Nearly got Stratton there. Soul Ruka kicking her down now. Tiffany Stratton goes down. Soul Ruka in for it. Tiffany's got a hold of her though. Up on the shoulders. Tiffy. Rolling senton. Takes her down. Tiffany Stratton. Now what is she thinking? Stratton. Ruka down. Tiffany Stratton. Prettiest moonsault ever. No! Stratton gets caught now. Soul Ruka on the shoulders of the former women's champ. Takes her down. Soul Ruka's got her down now. Kicking away at Tiffany. Soul Ruka's got her in trouble here. And Soul Ruka goes for a kick. Gets caught with a clothesline to the back. Stratton rolls her over now. And Tiffany Stratton stomping the midsection. Tiffany. Hold of her now. Tiffany Stratton. Elbow strikes. Knocking back Soul Ruka. And Stratton now. Soul up to the top rope now. Soul Ruka. And around. Crossbody. Taking down Tiffany. Quick cover now. 1, 2. Stratton kicks out. Soul's got her down now. Soul Ruka. Kicking away at Tiffany now. Tiffany Stratton. Soul Ruka, wait a minute. Soul Snatcher. 1, 2. Soul Ruka just beat a former world champion. Soul Ruka beats the former women's world champ. Just like that. Sol Ruka with another huge win over another former world champion. Our main event of the night, well, our final match of the night, our main event still to come. Our main event of the night, Buddy Murphy and Hikuleo defending their newly won World Tag Team titles against the Usos. Coming up next. Alright folks, it is the final matchup of the night here on Raw. It is set for one fall, and it is for the World Tag Team Championships. As here come the Usos to the ring. Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, ready for action here tonight. Former tag team champions many a times over throughout their careers. Jimmy is a former NXT champion. Jay is a former US champion. But tonight, they look to win the tag team titles together for the first time since season 4. It has been over 3 years since Jimmy and Jay were last tag team champions. So, here come the champions. The World Tag Champions making their way down to the ring. Buddy Murphy, of course, also the LS11 Grand Champion, but you know, he can't have 2 titles in the 5-person entities. But whatever, anyway. So, the Bullet Club Gorillas ready for their first defense since beating Cena and Hendry 2 nights ago for the gold. It's a big weekend for Buddy Murphy and Rhea Ripley. After this, they get on a flight to Japan, as do many of the other top stars here in the LS11 universe. Not me, I'm going to be taking the red eye to get there because I got to commentate SmackDown. This Sunday is going to be LS11 Universe Grand Spectacle. Our first ever Tokyo Dome show that isn't just New Japan. With a huge 14-match card going down. So, World Tag Team titles on the line. The Usos and the Bullet Club Gorillas. Can Jimmy and Jay take gold away from Bullet Club once more? Do this. So Jay and Buddy starting it out. Buddy Murphy with a hip toss here. Takes him down there with a big kick now. Murphy goes for him. Jay Uso now. Sweeps out the leg. Buddy goes down and Jay. The hold of him, getting him back up to his feet now. Jay Uso. As Buddy throws him across the ring into the corner. Tags in Jimmy. Now the Usos. Full out of steam. Taking down Buddy now, and Jimmy. Firing away at the LS11 Grand Champion. Takes him down now, and Jimmy. Kick, Buddy Murphy. Forearm strike, taking him down. Taking him back up to his feet now, Jimmy Uso. Third kick, slides underneath him. Murphy getting back to his feet. Jimmy in for a bit of a whisper in the wind. Yeah, it's Jeff Hardy is dealing with an injury right now. When he'll be back in LS11 Universe. Matt Hardy, we know, is over in LAW handling broken Xander business right now, because of course he is. Buddy sending Jimmy off the ropes, ducks under him, leapfrogs him.
And goes for him, countered. Looking back here into a big clothesline. Buddy taken down. Jimmy Uso into a cover. Look out from Buddy Murphy. He goes for a super kick. Buddy caught him now. Buddy swings him around. What a roundhouse kick. Grabs a hold of him now, and Buddy Murphy. Here we go. Jimmy throws him into the corner. For a tag now. Now Hikuleo went for a shot on Jimmy. Buddy taken down into a cover now by Jimmy Uso. Kick out from Buddy. Buddy Murphy. Tag is made to Jay. Jey Uso in now, and Jey Uso having Buddy back up to his feet here. Jay, big chop. Buddy Murphy counters into a hip toss. Buddy's got him down now, and Buddy Murphy firing away with some big kicks now. Knocking back Jay. Kicks him in the midsection. Buddy Murphy into Riptide. Stacks Jay up now, and Buddy with the 1, 2. Kick out from Jey Uso. Buddy getting Jay back up to his feet now. Buddy Murphy with Jey Uso into the corner. Leo taking the shot there. Freeing Buddy up from Jay there. But Jey Uso with Buddy off the ropes, and Jay goes for him. Buddy a hold of him now, throwing Jey Uso off the ropes. Spine buster takes him down. Murphy getting Jay back up to his feet. Buddy Murphy puts Jay in the corner. Here we go. Now Hikuleo is in, the tallest of Tongas. The hell was Buddy thinking there? Spear! Spear from Jay. Hikuleo answers back though. Hikuleo getting him back up to his feet now. Kick to the midsection. And again. Got Jay up on his shoulders and brings him out to dry. Into a cover now. 1. No. Jey Uso stays in it. So getting picked back up to his feet now by Hikuleo. Chop there. Pulls him in. Big chop again. Taking him off his feet now. And Hikuleo goes for a clothesline. Jay out and takes out the legs. Jey Uso has him down. Rolls Hikuleo through into a cover now. Takes him down. 1. No. Wait a minute. Rhea and the Tongans. Hikuleo clobbering Jey Uso. The ground and pound now countered though. Jay knocking him back here, and Buddy and Rhea taking some cheap shots here on Jay. That buys Hikuleo time to get him back up to his feet. Hikuleo hits him with a big boot. Turns him inside out with it. Cover. 1. There's Jimmy. Tag is made. Buddy Murphy is in. And now the Bullet Club Gorillas. Buddy setting him up. Here we go. The trigger. 1, 2, 3. The Bullet Club Gorillas getting the win tonight. Buddy Murphy sending a message to the whole LS11 universe, especially his opponent for Sunday, Yuya Uemura. What a win there for Buddy. Your winners and still World Tag Team Champions, the Bullet Club Gorillas, Buddy Murphy and Hikuleo. Hold on a second. John Cena is here. The GOAT is back in the house. Cena rushing down to the ring ahead of grand spectacle. Well, seeing as Bullet Club still believes, especially Jay White, still believes that I owe you all anything, I thought I owed you all one bit of information, buddy. Hey, what do you think you've got to tell us tonight, John? What I am here to tell you tonight is to count your days, because I am officially declaring for my final ever Royal Rumble. And I am going to win my final ever Royal Rumble. Continue to earn the legacy of the greatest of all time. And I am going to beat any one of you of my choice. If it's still Johnny with the WWE title, I'll go after him. If Finn somehow escapes Jacob Fatu with the World Heavyweight title, maybe I'll go after him. Or maybe I'll make some history and go after you. But this is Bullet Club's warning that I plan to end my career at WrestleMania by becoming a 19-time World Heavyweight Champion. And in the meantime, before that, this weekend in Tokyo, I'm walking in to the home field advantage of Kenny Omega, and I am going to beat the Uh-oh! Hold on a minute! One winged angel! Kenny Omega's on Raw! The trigger! Sorry, John, I couldn't hear you with TKO's dick in your mouth. You're gonna come to Japan and beat me? Fat chance. But hey, your ex-fiancée didn't have a great chance of becoming a world champion in 2026, but she did that. So who knows? Maybe this old dog still can learn some new tricks after all. See you in Tokyo, John. Goodbye, and good night. Alright, folks, it is the main event of Monday Night Raw here tonight. And it is the Nikki Bella World Championship celebration. Please welcome your hostess, Kiana James. And if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh great, he's doing a Nikki Bella segment in the show, stay tuned. He's about to get good. Kiana James, she said she had one goal in mind when she got here to Raw. Make sure Jordynne Grace lost the Women's World title to one of her clients that she signed on. She tried with many names, and finally, 2 nights ago, she helped Nikki Bella win it. Kiana James hosting the celebration tonight. Let's hear from Monday Night Raw's resident business liaison, Miss Kiana James. Got some things to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the celebration of change here in the Raw Women's Division. Because at long last, Jordynne Grace has been soundly defeated. Jordynne Grace is no longer the Women's World Champion. And we owe it all to one woman. Me, Kiana James, Monday Night Raw's resident business liaison. You're welcome, Monday Night Raw. It was a long battle, and I fought long and hard to reach the top and get that championship away from Jordynne Grace. But now it's been done. So, it is my esteemed honor and privilege to welcome the woman that made sure Jordynne Grace didn't leave Saturday night's main event as the Women's World Champion. Please welcome Nikki Bella!
Here she is, the Women's World Champion. Nikki Bella is here. The Bellabration is upon us. Of all the people that could have beaten Jordynne Grace, Nikki Bella was the one to do it. The Hall of Famer is champion. Now let's hear what she's got to say about that fact.
Hey, Bella Army. Your fearless queen did it. I promised when I came back a few months ago at Clash in Paris that this wasn't going to be a nostalgia tour where I sat by and just made way for the new generation. It was going to be a comeback tour for the ages. And that's what it's been. Because now you are looking at the new Women's World Champion. And I am far from done. I am far from ready to call it quits. I am far from ready to go back into retirement. I am going to go down as the greatest Women's World Champion in history. Actually, Nikki, about that. See, I wanted to talk to you about that because I don't think you quite read our contract all the way through. I know you got a lot more boob than brain going on, but I think you missed an important part of the contract, and that would be paragraph 4, subsection D, the Kiana clause. If you look at the contract when you get backstage, you'll see it's in there, and it's not in fine print, actually. It's right there, clear as day, and you signed the contract. And it reads, and I quote, "By signing this contract for the duration of my time as Miss James' client, if I am to win any and all championships in the WWE, they are forfeit upon the following week's episode of Monday Night Raw, following capturing gold to Miss James, therefore making her without pinfall nor submission the rightful champion." So, Nikki, I believe what you mean to say is your winner and new Women's World Champion, Kiana James. Jade, get her.
What? Can she even do that? Cargill with Jaded on the title. I mean, if it's in a contract, it's legally binding. Nikki signed it. So does that mean I'm getting word in my headset? Yeah, Miz reviewed the contract. It's valid. Folks, that means Kiana James is Women's World Champion, not Nikki Bella. Kiana's the champion. That's why she's been going after Jordynne the way she has for so long. Kiana's champion. Well, wait a minute. Well, Kiana's celebrating, but her enforcer, her main client, Jade Cargill, jumped outside the ring. There's the former Women's World Champion, Jordynne Grace. Back in the ring, Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, the final Ring of Honor Women's Champion. Remember, being the final Ring of Honor Women's Champ, she's supposed to challenge. She was supposed to challenge the winner of Nikki versus Jordynne at the Rumble, Oblivion, to Kiana James, and Liv mouthing off to her. Wait a minute. Hold on! Kiana staggering back to her feet. Lola Vice! Miss Money in the Bank with the briefcase across the back. She's doing it. Lola Vice. Lola Vice. Rolling back fist. 1, 2, 3. And folks, Monday Night Raw ends with a new Women's World Champion. Kiana thought she was slick to get the belt away from Jordan after what she pulled on Nikki, but your winner and new Women's World Champion, Lola Vice. Lola Vice is the Women's Champion of the World. What a win! What a night for Lola Vice! Until next time, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.
Special thank you to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Bird. Patreon is the best place to support Xander and all of his content across all channels. Join today for bonus content across every channel in the RS11 family. Yahoo!